Yo, what's up, guys? This is your boy HMSA 2012 back at it again, and this time I'm presenting you guys the round 5 of the Monotype July Tour hosted by Pokemon Battles on Discord. Um, so I'm currently on a 3-game win streak. If I win this match, it puts me closer to first place with a, and I do have a game in hand. So if I win that next game, I think I'm in a tie with first place, and I think I would win the ribbon round by tiebreaker because the current person currently in first place lost to me in the second round. Part of my second video that I have about this tour. So, anyways, let's get to it. So this time I'm facing Steel, and obviously Dark is my monotype that I chose for the tournament. So I do have some heat. I got some heat right now in this match. So I got Scarf Hydreigon because I want to outspeed fast threats and Steel, particularly Excadrill, which he currently has. Greninja is Scald, Low Kick, Spike, Hidden Power, just hits everything. Crook is Scarf. I got my boy Scrafty, which I have not used in a very, very long time. I don't think I ever used Scrafty competitively, but it's his first time making his appearance. And it's actually the leftovers Dragon Dance High Jump Kick knockoff set. And I actually I have Houndoom here, and I actually have 2 megas on this team. I didn't realize I had 2 megas until you'll see in the match. But I have 2 megas in Mega Houndoom and Mega Sableye. But as you probably will see, I didn't even need Mega Houndoom to help me win. So let's get right to it. So he leads off with the Skarmory, and I lead off with Sableye, which is a good pick on my part because it prevents hazards. I'm going to go into my Sableye, and I'm just going to fire off a Will-O-Wisp and say, screw the Celesteela. Now, this Celesteela looks like to be the Z user, which I anticipated. He goes for the Corkscrew Crest, which is absolutely nothing, as I was expecting him to be the Flying Z with Air Slash. He Iron Heads me, and he flinches me. He's a bit burned, so it doesn't do too much. I'm not really concerned. Iron Heads again, and he flinches me, and I'm like, oh boy, am I really gonna get hacks this game or something? But fortunately, I don't, so I get recovered. And I think he switches on to Heatran, realizing he can't do anything. I go for the Protect to see what he does. Now, he misses the Magma Storm, which is kind of important because he realizes that he's actually Choice Specs, which that would have done a lot to my Sableye. And he fires on Magma Storm and Protect, so he has only 6 Magma Storms left. I go into my Hydreigon because I can take one. It does 33, which is quite a bit. Now, I predict him to switch out into Celesteela, so I'm just going to fire off a U-turn. And I'm able to get in my boy Houndoom, who was supposed to be the Mega, and this is when I realized, oh, I already Mega, so I can't use Houndoom. So Dark Pulse is surprisingly powerful enough to knock out the Celesteela. So I go into my Crocodile, because Excadrill is actually the Scarfer, if I assume. And I have a free knockoff coming up right now, so... Or actually, I go for the Fire Fang and I miss. I'm like, damn. So I go into my Sableye, throwing up them hazards. Nope. Put them back in your backyard. So... goes into the Heatran. Fine with me. I'm just going to knock off for some chip against this Heatran. Then I'm going to go into my Houndoom, expecting to Magma Storm, and I'm like, thanks, son. Now I got a boosted Fire Flash. So, can Empower Ground, knock this boy out of the park. Whew. Goodbye, son. Goes into Gabalion. I got a perfect switch in for this with Mega Sableye. He goes for Sacred Sword. Whew, I predict that nicely. He goes into the Skarmory, and I just get a free Will-O-Wisp. Now that Heatran's gone, I don't have to worry about Will-O-Wisp hitting a Fire Flash. So, he goes for the Brave Bird, does 17. This must be an offensive variation of Skarmory. I knock this thing into so much, which obviously confirms my suspicions. Knock off the Salic Berry that he had, and I think I just recover here just so I can get at full HP, so I can be prepared against the Excadrill and the Scizor. So, I'm able to knock the Skarmory with the combination knockouts and burns, and then he goes into Cobalion. And I think he has X Scissors, which is very interesting. But I burned this Cobalion, and at this point in the game, he just force fits, realizing that he cannot break Mega Sableye with Will-O-Wisp. And even if he did somehow beat my Mega Sableye 1v1, I do have Scarf Hydreigon and my Greninja able to clean up the rest of the team. So, now we're on to the second match. Now, second match, Why does my teams always gotta be on the other side? What's wrong? There you go. So, same teams, same Pokemon, same types. Let's get it. So this time, I believe I wanted to. I believe now I wanted to just change things up a bit. And this time, my Houndoom actually has the right item. And Scrafty is now changed up a bit too, because I realized I had two Z users. So I was just poor planning on my part. Anyways, let's get right to it. So he leads up the Cobalion. I got Greninja here. I'm gonna fire off a low kick, stab boosted, does over half, which is super amazing for Greninja. So this low kick, straight up, in 2 turns, we already knocked out a Pokemon. Now I'm gonna fire off an HP Fire to the Celesteela just to scout it, and it does half, exactly half. And he just autonomizes the Celesteela. He has Earthquake, which kind of surprised me. So that was a bad play on my part. I should have switched out. I go into Crocodile here, and I get a little lucky here. I get the Fire Fang, and he gets flinched. And so now I fire off another Fire Fang. I don't miss, so Celesteela is gone. So in 6 turns, 2 Pokemon are already gone. He goes into Scizor. I'm like, gets that Fire Fang off, which is so nicely. And he should have just U-turned, honestly, instead of Swords Dance. So it's kind of misplay on his part. I survived the Bullet Punch, another Fire Fang, gone. So in less than 10 turns, 3 Pokemon are already dead. So I got a perfect switch in for this Heatran in the form of Hydreigon. I expect him to go into the Skarmory. And he goes for a Dark Pulse, just over half, which is insane. And I just fire off a Dark Pulse, he gets up rocks, and at this point it's already over. The damage has already been done. This Excadrill isn't gonna kill me with anything. Scizor, X-Scissor, and Dark Pulse again, does over half. Then I go into my Crook just to sack it off, because why not? At this point I got a commanding lead against him. And Houndoom, with the right item this time, is Scarfed. So now I'm able to fire off a Dark Pulse. Does absolutely nothing to this Heatran, which made me think that he probably changed up his Heatran a bit. Goes for the Flash Cannon, does over half, but my boy Scrafty with the baggy jeans with the high jump kick and knock this thing out. And at this point, it's game over with the Scarf support of Houndoom and with the Sableye being a defensive wall against Excadrill. I'm able to win this 1v1. So it was a pretty quick match. I was able to take control of the match by essentially before 10 turns. So thank you guys for watching, and with this is my 4th consecutive victory. With one more, I'll be able to get hopefully 1st place and win the tiebreaker to win the ribbon round of the Monotype Tour. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe to show your support. Good night.